Hi, I'm Janice Brown. My presentation is over the medium long shot. Um, Usually, when we speak of the medium long shot, the subject's body is cut by the frame, meaning the entire body is not in the frame. There is headroom with cutoff either above or below the knee. The framing continued. It depends on the sex, the clothing, or speed of movement in the scene, if any. If it's a stationary shot, it's usually above the knee. If movement, it's usually framed below the knee. The medium long shot, as far as composition problems, eye movement is not clear enough to be used as motivation for directional edit. In other words, can't really see eye movement very clearly. Widely used for direction with arm movement in a shot. If using a narrow lens, it limits the depth of the field, but has an advantage in storytelling because it draws attention, pretty much draws attention to the background in the scene. My clip comes from Forrest Gump, and it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. Zemeckis. I'm sorry, hard time saying that. Um, it's a short clip, but it makes its point. The background of the clip, it just is about Lieutenant Dan. He didn't believe in God because he lost both his legs from the knee down in accident related to the military, and that's a little background on this. Here we go. Really short clip. I'm gonna stop the clip right there because it was another point where you can see where it was a medium long shot, but it's not very clear. But I feel that the director used this point because he wanted to, if you look at the scene, you can tell that his limbs are missing from the knee down in certain parts when he moves. Um, and I think the director wanted to remind you of that, why Lieutenant Dan is angry, and I feel it works for the scene. The fact that you can see, if you watch the clip again, you can see where his limbs are missing below the knee, and it kind of reminds you that he's angry about losing his limbs, and I think it works for that purpose. Thank you.